student. I hope you all are doing absolutely wonderful. If you don't know me, then myself Ruchi Sharma, and welcome to my channel Education Troopers. So let's start with our today's topic. At first glance, these chemical reactions might seem like a mess of information, but there are patterns among them, like this. So, scientists categorized into 5 types of chemical reactions to facilitate the study of chemicals, so that they can make prediction how chemical reacts and how these chemical reaction going on. So let's have a look of all type of chemical reaction. There are 5 type of chemical reaction. First is combination reaction. Second is decomposition reaction. Single displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. And the 5th type is oxidation and reduction. When both takes place simultaneously, then the new kind of reaction is happen, that is redox reaction. Like RED stands for reduction and OX stands for oxidation. So now in this video, we will cover these first 3 type of chemical reaction till single displacement of reaction. So let's elaborate one by one. Let's take combination reaction. So what is combination reaction? नाम से ही लग रहा है combine. We need to combine 2 or more than 2 element and compound combine to form only one product. This is very important, that the reactant can be 1 or more than 2 and 3, but the product should be only 1. A plus B, let's have a general example, that A and B are the reactant and it combined together to form a single compound, that is AB. So as you can see, the reactant can be more than 2, but the product only 1. Another example, hydrogen and oxygen gives water molecule. Magnesium and oxygen gives magnesium oxide. As you can see that the reactants can be 2 or more than 2, H2 and O2 combine together one single product, that is water molecule. Mg and O2 gives one single product, that is magnesium oxide. And the compound is formed according to their valency. Not like this, that Mg plus O2 gives MgO2. This is wrong. So MgO, magnesium oxide, is formed according to their valency, that you have already learnt in 9th class how to make a compound. Let's take another example. This is the example where we have taken 2 compounds, calcium oxide and water, and these 2 compounds combine together to form calcium hydroxide. In this reaction, more heat is released, because if we have taken these quicklime, because the common name of this calcium oxide is quicklime, and water in a container, then after some time we observe that it become hot. The container become hot. So it proved that in this reaction, the lot of amount of heat is released and slaked lime is formed. The common name of this calcium hydroxide is slaked lime. On the basis of change in temperature, we can divide or we can categorize the reaction into 2 categories, exothermic and endothermic. So this reaction comes under the category of exothermic reaction because heat is released. So the same reaction is the example of combination reaction because one product is formed, and as well as exothermic reaction because heat is released in the same reaction. So the key word for combination reaction to identify the among all the reactions, that is only one product is formed. It should be one product in the product site. Now let's elaborate the second type of reaction, that is decomposition reaction. Decomposition means breaking, break something, and this is also known as opposite of combination reaction, because in this type of reaction one single compound break into two or more simpler substance. Like decomposers, what is the function of decomposers? Decomposers break complex substance into simpler one. So the decomposition reaction is like that, when one complex compound break into two or more simpler substance. And the important point is this: the reactant side only one single compound is there. So just keep in your mind, only one single compound should be in the reactant side to identify this decomposition reaction. So this is the general example. This is the AB, like a compound, and it break into its constituent particle like A plus B. Now let's take another example. Usually decomposition reaction need heat, electricity and sunlight to get started. It means when we want to break anything, so we want energy, and energy can be in the form of heat, electricity and sunlight. When the decomposition reaction takes place in the presence of heat and the energy is provided in the form of heat, then this kind of decomposition reaction is known as thermal decomposition. When the energy is provided in the form of electricity, then it is known as electrolysis. When the energy is provided in the form of sunlight to break the compound, then it is known as photolysis. This is very important, the naming of the type of decomposition reaction. So on the basis of the providing energy, further divided into three categories. So let's have a example of thermal decomposition. So this is the example of thermal decomposition. This triangle sign indicate the heat. Clear? This is the symbol of heat provided. So first example, this is calcium carbonate, and the common name of this calcium carbonate is limestone or marble. When it is heated, then it break into two simpler substances, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Calcium oxide, the common name of this calcium oxide is quicklime. So again, the reactant side only one compound is there and it break into two simpler one. Next example, this is very important. These two examples are very important and their observations are asked in the exam. Second example is decomposition of ferrous sulfate crystal. Ferrous sulfate crystal, the color of ferrous sulfate crystal is green color. When it is heated, then ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide is formed. These three compounds are formed, simpler one compounds are formed by breaking off the single compound, that is FeSO4. When the FeSO4 break into ferric oxide, then the observation is reddish brown color is formed. Reddish brown color of ferric oxide is formed and the smell of burning sulfur is produced. So this is the observation. When ferrous sulfate is heated, then green color of ferrous sulfate is changed into reddish brown and the smell of burning sulfur is produced. Now, third example, very important. When lead nitrate crystal is heated, lead nitrate crystal is heated, which is white in color, then it is converted into lead oxide, that is yellow in color, and nitrogen dioxide and oxygen are formed. Nitrogen dioxide can be seen in the form of brown fumes, and O2 is odorless and colorless gas. So these observations are very important. Now the second kind of decomposition reaction where the energy is provided in the form of electricity. This is a very common example when water is broken down into its constituent particle. Like 2H2O, electrolysis gives 2H2 plus O2. Water molecule break into hydrogen and oxygen, and energy is provided in the form of electricity. So this kind of electrolytic decomposition is known as electrolysis. Now the third example, when the sunlight is provided, clear? Energy is provided in the form of sunlight, and we have to take AgCl, silver chloride, and it break into silver and chlorine gas. This is the very important example of photolytic decomposition. Photo means in the presence of sunlight. When silver chloride is heated, then grey color of silver and chlorine gas is formed. This is the symbol of the gas, evolution of gas. And now the things to remember at the time of decomposition reaction, to explain decomposition reaction, that all decomposition reactions are endothermic. Earlier I explained the exothermic reaction where heat is released. That is the exothermic reaction. But all the decomposition reaction, as you observe, that heat is required to break the single substance into too many substance. So heat is required, and heat is provided in the form of three forms, like heat, electricity, and the third one is sunlight. So these, all the decomposition reaction comes under the category of endothermic reaction. Now what is the keyword for this decomposition reaction? Only one reactant is there. Only one reactant is there. So if the one single compound is present in the reactant side, so that is the very good identification for decomposition reaction. Now the third type of reaction is single displacement reaction. By its name, it's clear that it is the single displacement. In this, one element displaces the other element from its compound. So one element that should be single, that is the elemental form, and the other element which is in the present in compound, which should be less reactive. Let's take a general example by symbol. A plus BC gives AC plus B. Here you can see A is the element and the second element is B. It is present in the compound BC. And in this reaction, A is more reactive than B. So after reaction, then A displaces B, A push B from BC, and A replace the place of B. Clear? So AC is formed and B is formed. Now let's take another example. Fe plus CuSO4 gives FeSO4 plus Cu. This is very well known example in which the iron nail is dipped into copper sulfate solution. And in this reaction, ferrous sulfate solution is formed and copper as a brown deposits at the bottom of the container. And the blue color of copper sulfate is changed into green color. This reaction observation can come in your exam. But how do we know that which element is more reactive and which element is less reactive? So the answer is, here is the answer. On the basis of reactivity series, we can understand and we can identify that which element are more reactive other than elements. So these are the list of elements, these are the list of all metals which is arranged in the decreasing order of their reactivity. Here you can see the potassium is the most reactive element in the series and the gold is the least reactive element in the series. As you can see, hydrogen is also a part of this reactivity series. being a non-metal, but it is electropositive in nature, so it can be compared with all matters. So it can be placed in the reactivity series. It can be the part of reactivity series. So here students, इसको याद करने के लिए there is a story behind it. There is a केदारनाथ, और उनका एक माली था, और वो माली हमेशा आलू फीके पकाता था, तो सब उसको चिढ़ाते थे, तो वो हमेशा यही कहता था सबको कि कॉल मी समथिंग गुड। तो इस स्टोरी से हम इस रिएक्टिविटी सीरीज को लर्न कर सकते हैं लाइक दिस। केदारनाथ का माली आलू जरा फीके पकाता है, कॉल मी समथिंग गुड। लाइक केदार इट्स पोटेशियम, के नाथ इज Na सोडियम, का इट्स कैल्शियम, माली मैग्नीशियम, आलू इज एल्यूमिनियम, जरा Z से जिंक, फीके Fe, पकाता Pb lead, है is hydrogen, call is copper, me is mercury, and something is silver and good is gold. I hope this acronym make it help to learn this reactivity series in a very simple way and as well as in fun way. In this example, as you can see, Zn displaces hydrogen from hydrochloric acid. So this is the displacement reaction. As you can see in the reactivity series that Zn is more reactive than hydrogen. So Zn displaces hydrogen from its compound. If the hydrogen is present in any of the compounds, then zinc, being a more reactive element, displace hydrogen from hydrochloric acid. Is this reaction is possible? Yes, copper react with ferrous sulfate. So it means copper should be more reactive than Fe. Then this reaction is possible. But here you can see copper is placed after the Fe. So copper is less reactive than Fe. So this reaction is not feasible. So in this reaction, in this kind of simple displacement, single displacement, things to remember that more reactive displace always less reactive element. And the keyword should be keep in your mind that one element and one compound in the reactant side. Only one element and one compound in the reactant side should be there. So I hope you have understood the topic till now. In this video, I have covered 3 types of reaction. If you want to test your understanding, I am introducing the new segment of the video. So here is the quiz question for you. If you find difficulty while solving, let me know through your comment box. I will definitely to solve your query. Take a screenshot of it. And thanks for watching my video. And don't forget to subscribe, share and like my video. Bye-bye.